Okay, viewers, getting a very big breaking update coming in right now. Sources have revealed a very, very big update coming in, source-based, that is. Modi government is likely to bring in the women's reservation bill in this special session. This is source-based information coming in. Women's quota bill is very, very likely, viewers, and this is what we are learning right now. This is what we are learning right now about the special session, that the women's quota bill is very likely. It will be brought up in the women's in the special session, and this is a very, very big update coming in at this point of time. As we keep getting our viewers top updates as special session has kicked off. Remember, it will conclude on 22nd September. The Prime Minister has spoken about the G20, success of the G20 a short while back, and what we saw was the opposition also questioning once again the government on what is the agenda of the special session. Now, we have a clue coming in also. A women's quota bill is very likely. Let's go to Rakshita. Rakshita, a lot of speculation has been around about the women's reservation bill. Now, this is a very, very important issue. This has been pending for decades. Let's go to tell our viewers really what this really means, because once again, the opposition asking time and again before even the special session that what is the agenda of the special session, and now we have one big update coming in. Rakshita.
Well, of course, the women's reservation bill, Shivangi, has been pending for around 27 years. We've talked about democracy and how vibrant our democracy is, how diverse our democracy is, the country is, and so many years of the parliament. We've talked about it at length. Prime Minister has talked about it at length. But of course, women representation is something that has been a bone of contention. And of course, for 27 years, this bill has not been tabled. And now, of course, the demand has only been growing, especially if you see what happened in the all-party meeting just yesterday. Adil Ranjan Chaudhary has been really, vociferously demanding that there should be the passage of this bill. The bill should be tabled at least. Remember, this bill seeks at least 1/3 reservation for seats in the Lok Sabha and also in the state assemblies. And it's very, women are, of course, very underrepresented. If you see the statistics, if I go with this, less than 10% if we talk about the state assemblies. And, if we talk about women MPs in Lok Sabha, it's lesser than 15%, the total strength of the MPs in Lok Sabha. So this, of course, in 75, 76 years of independence, it's a very important and very crucial bill. And if at all it is tabled, and of course it'll take time, and if it is passed, then it will be something really historic. The clamour for women reservation, of course, has been growing day in and day out. The BRS has also demanded and protested and really been pressing for this bill to be tabled. And now we had the Union Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Prahlad Joshi, also remember yesterday saying that this is something that will be considered, and we will take a call. They said the government will take a call at the appropriate time. But as you just said, this session might be just appropriate enough for the government to actually bring in this bill, for getting this bill to be tabled. And if it does, it's something which was long pending, and it will be really historic and much more necessary. Shivangi.
Right. Absolutely, Rakshita. And also being joined by BRS leader Ravula Shridhar Reddy, who's joining us. And BRS has been pushing for the tabling of the women's reservation bill in Parliament in the all-party meeting. So what is your reaction? Our sources are telling us, Mr. Reddy, that the women's bill is very likely in this session. Mr. Ravula Reddy is joining us, BRS leader. Can you hear me, Mr. Reddy?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Hello? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, the BRS has been pushing for the women's reservation bill. Your first reaction coming in.
Yeah.
Sources tell Republic TV that the bill is likely to be tabled in this special session.
Yeah, BRS has been demanding for women reservation bill for a long time. And our former MP, Honorable MLC Kavita ji, also has done a protest in Delhi. And, we have written letters to all the 47 political parties, the representation in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And it is the appropriate time. What will be the more appropriate time for introducing this bill? On the occasion of 75 years of, the journey of the parliament, now it will not be, there will not be any appropriate time than this. So we demand the central government to take up this matter in this parliament, special session or extra session, whatever they call it, and see that it is passed and implemented properly in this country. And BJP, will have to do this. And many a times, even before the G20 summit, they were advocating the gender equality and women empowerment. If you are really for it, introduce the women reservation bill in the session itself and prove your sanity.
All right. Also bringing in our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, joining us from the Delhi studios. Abhishek,